So for this weekend's project, I'm going to be installing a spoiler on my 2021 Kia Soul. The spoiler came unpainted, so I went through and wrapped it with a black and a little red trim just to kind of make it look nice with the rest of the car. Before I install it, I actually had to get this car washed. So why don't we move this car right on over here, go through the whole process of getting this car nice and washed, getting it all nice and wet. Look at that drip, huh? Alright, so after she's nice and washed, let's move this thing to the garage. We can work on that spoiler there in the back. Alright, so once you get your car in your garage, you have your spoiler in hand, you're going to notice that the spoiler's got two little nuts there, so you can put some bolts in there. So the first thing we have to do is figure out how we're going to mount this spoiler onto the back. It doesn't come with pre-drilled holes, so you're going to need these little guys. These guys are going to show you where you can actually start drilling to get these holes to line up perfectly. So first thing you want to do is put a little tape down and make sure those are lined up with the nuts underneath. Right there, looks good to me. Next thing you want to do is you want to put this on top of your roof. Once you have it on your roof and you line it up, then you just put a little tape down the strips, pull off your wing, and you should be good. Now I lined up my wing right on this edge, so I made sure that I wasn't covering this edge up, and it lined up perfectly fine on both sides. So once you do that, you're going to want to drill down into it, and you're going to find out that there's not really any way to get those screws in there, because the way where the holes line up, they actually just kind of go into this open area. So we're going to have to drill some holes right in here as well. So the way to kind of cover that up, you're going to want to have some of these clips you can get through Amazon or through Harbor Freight. I'm going to use this little guy to plug in the holes after I get done drilling it. So this side is probably going to be a bigger hole than the inside, and that's what the finished product looks like. And I would recommend getting a little painter's tape, put that onto your screwdriver and your nut, so that way when you reach in there to try to screw it on, it doesn't fall down into this empty void and it gets stuck. And once you're done screwing that on, you just put those little clips in there, and there you go. Now I did have some issues with the wrap on some of these edges. Since this wing does have a lot of rounded edges, it was really hard to get that wrap to be nice and flat. If you've done wrap at any point, you know that it's very, very difficult to get those curved edges. Anything that's flat is pretty easy. Like the roof was relatively easy. It's these curved edges that are just a pain in the butt. Now I'm probably gonna have to go through and rewrap this in the future. If you can get it painted, or if you can buy it painted, by all means do that. I think it's like an additional $50 on eBay. If I could go back in time, I'd probably just have them paint it black for me and just wrap the bottom in red. In fact, some of the red is already kind of peeling off right here. I'm gonna have to go through and probably just cut that little piece off, call it good. Just lift the trunk up when you cut it if you have the same types of issues, and you can get underneath it. But there it is. It's a finished product. I like the appearance of this. It's really, really nice to give that a little extra sporty look. Well, that's another weekend project done. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. I'll do my best to help you guys out. If you like these videos, go ahead and hit that like button. Just let me know that you guys are feeling it. I really appreciate your guys' time. You guys have a good one. Thanks.